Hey, good morning, guys, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Um, okay, so after trying to get a hold of Gabby for quite some time, um, her same answer is the same. Um, so I'm just gonna make this video very quick, hopefully. Um, as much as she's just showing me the officers or law enforcement need to look at that video that was um, out, that came out, what was it, a couple days ago or something like that, about where they were supposed to be going hiking, and they need to go through all of her blogs, her videos, everything that they possibly can on her trail, like of where they started. Um, she's telling me that's where her body is. So they need to look at where, where they were going to go hiking. So all of this was planned, you guys. There was a total of 3 people involved in her murder. A total of 3 people. Excuse my hair. My gosh, guys. Um, so she was very, very specific. Like, she's not going to show me where she is. Her body is um, not looking good, is from what the visions that I'm seeing, um, just due to what had succumbed to her body, if you know what I mean. And it had nothing to do with the elements of, the heat, it was like the brutalness of how she was murdered. Um, But so again, they need to look at her blog, the video from when they got pulled over. They need to look at everything. So she's telling me the law enforcement needs to check this out. And she is in the state park. She is in that state park. Um, and like again, she was just showing me the color orange. So there's some colored rock formations that is orange, a little bit of brown mixed with it. So that's where she is. My daughter also picked up that she is near water. So there is water, like natural water in a park. Um, so law enforcement does need to look at that as well and find where these water basements are in this park. I didn't see that within the cards, but my daughter did. My daughter, oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry, my hair is just terrible. But my daughter also has abilities like I do. And she's near water, just like Summer. Summer's near a creek. She's in a very shallow grave. A man will find her, like I said in my previous video, a man will find her that had nothing to do with her murder, okay, with Summer. Absolutely nothing. But he will come across it when spring comes. That's when everything of life starts blooming again, and things come right to the surface. You know what I'm saying? So Summer's body will be found by springtime of next year. However, her body of Gabby's, my daughter was also picking up by the end of this year, her body will be found. So, but she's telling me that law enforcement does need to look at the video of when they got pulled over. So their fight was partial of whatever, like her with her OCD. But I was also picking up that her boyfriend was also cheating on her as well. So she caught him. This is the real reason why the argument had really started, was because of him cheating. She caught him cheating. You have your phone and you're going to start texting people, right? So she went and she looked, and sure enough, you guys, he was cheating on her with obviously another woman. But her murder was planned. It was very planned. Um, Again, you guys, I just don't get it why people have to do this to other people. I just don't get it. If you don't love that person, if you don't want to be with that person, then just get up and walk away and be like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I don't love you anymore. I found somebody else, or just end it before you start another relationship. But yeah, this had progressed, and it was for money as well. So I got the money cards. I got a lot of coin cards. So yeah, there was money exchanged for all of this. So after this, then they need to, when they find her, I'm going to say now ex, they are going to have to really, I'm talking, get down to the nitty gritty and break this man down, because he's going to be a piece of work. Excuse my hoarseness, but the weather's changing. But they need to break him down to get the other name or names of these other people involved in her murder as well, so they can be charged. So, and all of them should get all life sentences. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. When you take someone else's life, it's not right. So guys, if you know anybody, excuse me, I don't know how to get a hold of the police department because I don't know exactly where. But if you guys know any of this information, I'm going to have to go online and do some research and stuff like that. Just to get this solved and get her body found. So it's only going to take a couple months. December's right around the corner. So between the heat elements and then the cold elements, her body's going to be fluctuating back and forth, but there would be still enough of her body intact to find out how she was murdered. Because she's not telling me how, but like I said, I seen her off a cliff. So she had to be thrown off a cliff somehow, or she was near a cliff. So everything had to be, with this. And I'm going to start paying attention to how and where, how this case is going to be progressing. So I just feel terrible for her, as I do with Summer. It's, these cases should have just, oh my God, terrible, 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 terrible. So, okay, I'm done ranting, you guys. So, if you have any other questions or comments, please leave them below, and let me know your thoughts. But again, that's what I was seeing. That's what my daughter was seeing. So Gabby is not going to fully say where she is, but she did, like I said, she did, excuse me. Like I said, she already told me where she was. She's at the state park, and she's like rewinding herself and telling me that the, law enforcement needs to look at her blogs, the videos, go back to when they got pulled over, because there's a significant detail in that, when they were questioned. There is a huge detail in there that will give them pretty much where she is. So that's all she's saying. So she's not going to show me like where she is. I tried to pick up on a park or anything like that, or a state park, but nothing. She was not showing any. She was not showing me anything but a state park. So it's just got to be what they were going to tell the officers. So they really need to do their part. I'm already giving out information from what she's telling me. gosh. Yeah. It's terrible. You know, we got two lives taken way too soon. It should have never happened. Never happened. So, all right, guys, I'm done ranting. But if you're gonna keep asking me the same question, well, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I just told you. So I'm not gonna respond to those comments. So like I said, I can only do so much. Her spirit, her everything of her can only give me what she wants me to receive. So that's just how it goes. But everything is in the detail of what I just said of where law enforcement does need to look and who they need to start looking at for her murder as well. And again, obviously that is now I'm gonna say the ex, you know. Yeah, so they need to look at him and break him down and find these other people that are also involved with money exchange, because that did happen. So they really need to do their parts and get down to the nitty gritty. I don't see a trial going on until the new year. But yeah, like he's running, you guys. He's really running. Because he know he's gonna get caught, and he will get caught. It's just a matter of time. So we'll see. All right, guys. I love you. Take care, and God bless, and hope you know these girls are found. These girls, young ladies, you know, are going to be found pretty soon. So if there's another case you want me to look into, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do. All right, guys, I love ya. Take it easy. Bye.